Speaking of bad attitudes here, another trending item we have today. We posted something on it yesterday, a story out of Canada's National Post. Said former Rocky shortstop Troy Tulowitzki said he felt betrayed by the Rockies when he was traded. What do you make of this?
You know what? Look, I really respect Tulo a lot, but this story it shouldn't have the legs it does. Tulo's a baseball player. Baseball players get traded. He's been hearing for 3 years that he might get traded. He even went out there, or his agent went out there and said, you know what, it might be a good idea to trade him. So the fact that he was called on a day where he wasn't expecting to be traded, I'm not buying it. That's what this game is. I don't care what his agreement was with Bridich or with Dick Monfort or whomever. He knew there was a possibility he was going to get traded, and players don't control that. So to still feel betrayed, he wanted out. How betrayed is he?
Yeah, plus he has that $2 million bonus for being traded. I can't really feel too bad.
And now he
for
thinks
him.
Toronto's not going to trade him. Oh, I hate to break it to you, Troy. There are rumors that Toronto might trade you.
Well,
Be ready.
I think he has a
so you're not betrayed.
I think he has a full no-trade clause now that he has been traded.
I wondered. I support what you say. When I read the story, I read Patrick Saunders' story, which you can read, and it referred to the story in Canada, and I went and read that story, and I tend to agree with you because there were other issues about, oh, that's my home and I got a kid and everything. He lived in Las Vegas half the year, so I mean it wasn't too much of a permanent home. And oh yeah, I bought a house. Well, yeah, he bought a house down where Tebow lived, and Tebow seemed to be able to sell the house and move on to wherever. And it's not like he's in a miserable place. Toronto, and guess what? The American dollar goes a lot farther in Canada,
and he has a chance to win now, and that's what he wants.
Yeah, I mean, it's tend to forgotten. If you take that money and take it to Canada, it's worth more money even beyond the. And he waived the no trade clause if he goes to New York. You know.
He'd waive the no trade clause in a second.
I think the Yankees might come back into play. That's just what I add. I mean, but everybody's afraid of his injuries. He ought to move on. Get over it.
Yeah. Exactly.